Aldenachy here with another Destiny video, and this is a daily heroic story for today, October 29th, 2016, and it is Paradox, which is a Taken King story. Now, I've run this before, recorded it before, but I do enjoy running this story, so I decided to go ahead and record it again.
The Vault of Glass.
It's just a slight change in my weapons mix.
Greatest triumphs. The destruction of time's conflux. A victory over the Vex collective mind. From deep in that vault, we've
also
received
brings
a signal
back
laced
old
with
memories
an old
of the
Vanguard
Vault of
signature.
Glass raid.
Vex
We're
technology
using a
disrupts the
similar
weft
path
and weave of time
to the
itself.
bottom, if you will.
If a guardian has become lost, unstuck in time, we must return them home.
Alright, first off we need to get to the front door. Don't have to worry about any of the Vex that are out here. They are not in a combat configuration, if you will. So in fact, I decided to run over that guy. Yeah, let me run my Broom Sparrow up to the vault door.
Wait, don't shoot them. They're not in a combat sequence. I think they're waiting for something.
Right-hand turn, or else we'll fall to our death. I have done that before. It's a lesson learned. And just follow the path on down. Now, if you needed ammo, you could take out any one of these guys and potentially get some ammo. I don't have any real need for it, so I'm just going to keep going.
Praedyth. I've heard that name before. Scattered pieces of gear references in the margin of a text. He is real.
Alright. Get our jumping gear on. Remember when we first started running the Vault of Glass raid, this little jump down to this platform here was extremely difficult. Now it's, no big deal. Alright, before we start her up, just want to let you know that I am running my Titan Sunbreaker. That's the open door there, by the way, which looks very inviting. Running my Sunbreaker, my Mida multi-tool scout rifle, last-ditch shotgun, and my Harrowed Quillam's Terminus machine gun. I really don't have a need for a rocket launcher in the story. I have found that the damage at the end isn't quite as good as actually pummeling the boss with a machine gun. So anyway, let's run to the open door and oops, here come the Taken. Alright, I'm going to take these guys from back here. There's going to be several waves of them. Each a little more difficult than the last. One thing that just drives me nuts about the Taken is how one of these guys can provide an immunity shield to another. That's why I like to take them out at distance. Take the guy that's providing the shield first, and then the guy that was getting the shield second. Somewhere along in here we're going to have two sword captains charging up here. That's why I'm always popping in and out of zoom just to see where the motion detector is showing me. And here comes one of them. Oh, yep, there he is. And that's why we use the shotgun. There's the other one. When he came around the corner, he lost his immunity buff. So that takes care of the two captains. Now it's a matter of cleaning up the ad because there's a Centurion, a Yellow Bar Centurion over there. He's the one that's lobbing those solar bolts at me, as well as that black goo thing. Maybe I'll come over here and see if I can take out. And again, the ads, one ad's giving another one immunity. I want to make sure they're all gone. Interesting. I generally don't see him jump down like that. That's okay. It makes it tougher for the Vandals and or whoever's back there to give him immunity shield. Alright, that's where he normally hangs out. There's one more ad over there. Whoops. That I could see. See, he's giving him an immunity shield right there. That guy, right there. Alright. What we're going to do here is we're going to take on this guy with our shotgun up close. So the last thing in the world you want is him being immune to that. And by running around in the direction I did, for the most part, he was looking away from me. So he just turned right at the last second. That gave me enough time to get up close and personal with him. That's the end of the first wave. Here comes the second. Alright, now we got to deal with some Centurions. I wanted to take out that Red Bar Centurion right away so he wouldn't continue to throw darts at me. Now again, it's a matter of taking the ads out because there's a Yellow Bar Centurion back there. There's one more Red Bar, but there's also a Yellow Bar. I think I just got that Red Bar. I want to make sure all the ads are taken care of, including the marksman. You can drop your shields in a hurry before I go after the Yellow Bar. Again, he's getting his little immunity shield, and that's the reason I want to take the ads out. Don't want any nasty surprises when I charge him. Alright, not sure how many more we got over there. I'm going to run around to the other side here to see if I can get a better look-see. Alright, there's the Centurion. God, I don't know why I can't jump up this little thing here. Looks to me like the ads are taken care of. He's looking away. Get up close. 3 shots with a shotgun and he's down. If I'd gotten in real trouble, I would have used my super, but so far I don't need it. Now, in this wave right here, we're going to have a Yellow Bar Sword Captain. At least one. Maybe a Red Bar, I'm not really sure, I can't quite remember. Plus, you know, all the ads, and then we have to deal with also some camoed Minotaurs. Oh, I hate that. I kind of gotta wait on them. Okay, got the guys providing the shielding there, and then take out the fleet guy. What that little freeze frame was. Hopefully it won't show up in my rendered video. Now there's the first Minotaur right there. And there is the captain. Okay, we do have a Red Bar, alright? We got a Red Bar, a Yellow Bar, and several Minotaurs. Or at least 2. Maybe 5. Come on. See how he's getting protection there. Notice how he backs off when he loses his protection. He was kind of walking up the steps at me until he lost his immunity. And then he just kind of froze it. Okay. Got one of them down. There's another one. Oh, here comes the yellow bar captain. That's also why I'm using the solar shotgun. It's got solar overshield. Ugh. Drives me nuts. Alright. I also just realized I was out of special ammo, so I'm running around looking to find a nice quiet spot where I can get a special sync and reload my shotgun. I may or may not use it, but I didn't want to do that. Oh, come on now. Got to switch back to my scout rifle. Alright, well, at least I got some more ammo. I know there's that I don't know if that was him or not.
If the Taken are
I guess
here,
it was.
they
Because
are
that's
at
our
the
signal
heart
that
of the
we've
Vex collective
finished off the
mind.
third wave.
Imagine
when,
the machine planets
Ares
of the Vex
starts
surging
talking
with
again.
Taken power. This must
Alright.
not be,
I
Guardian.
just switched over to my sniper, which I will use down below. So now I'm just running around looking for ammo, looking for drops. And there's a couple of ways down, the direct route through that open door or the side doorway, the what we call the Spirit Bloom chest approach right here. Because in the Vault of Glass raid there was a chest right here with Spirit Bloom in it. This way takes a little bit longer, but the drop is much more manageable. It's a series of drops instead of one really big one. Also, you're not as exposed when you get down to the bottom as you are with the straight drop through the door.
No way to speak. Now after so long.
And I'm just using my boost to slow my descent.
Into the vault with two others.
Doesn't matter which character you're using, Titan, Warlock, or Hunter. Same concept.
No one does.
You might
I'm
want to
tracking the signal. Just a little further.
get your screen a little brighter. Increase the brightness just a little bit because it can get dark in here. I'm just being a little careful. I have dropped down a distance I thought was safe and turned out it wasn't, and I died, so just being a little careful. Notice how I'm using these out like there, using these little intermediate areas to land on. Not in any great hurry. And I do try to run these walkthroughs without dying because I don't want to edit out the death or be embarrassed by dying, so that's why I'm just being a little careful. Yeah, see, that's where it gets a little dark right there. Okay, just following the path down. Actually, when I was actually doing this, the screen was a little bit brighter, so I could see the way down, if you will, without too much difficulty. Now here is where I believe is where I
I've lost
tried
the
to
signal.
drop down without
Something
boosting
down
and
here is
died,
blocking
so
it.
that's why I did it there. Okay, now we're going to be confronted with some hobgoblins, and even when you take them out, you'll see 3 arc bolts coming at you, and the best way to avoid those is just to find some shelter as they're firing at you. There's going to be 4 or 5, maybe even 6 of those hobgoblins around up on the cliffs. There's another one, number 2. Notice again, phew, that was close. Notice again, there's 3. That's how the bolts come at you, even when you take them out. And there's our Hydra. Use an Ultra, so you can use the 3 of coins on it. I didn't get anything good out of it, but that doesn't mean that you won't.
That's it. That Hydra is causing the block.
Exotic drop.
Take it out or we may never find prey.
Alright, you can put a little bit of fire on the Hydra. And then he will teleport. You can do damage to him 2, maybe 3 times before you have to worry about... Oh, missed that guy. Before you have to take out oracles, that's what I was trying to think of. And it'll start with 1 oracle, then go to 2 oracles, then go to 3 if it takes that long to take him out. Also, once you take out the oracles and he becomes subject to damage, at the end of that damage round, he will put a containment field on you, which you have to shoot your way out of or you will die. And we'll see that demonstrated here momentarily. Oh, Jesus, and a general rule of thumb, to try to find the Hydra after you teleport it, is just follow the ads. Because they're running the interference now. Yep, there he is. Yep, that was quick. Teleported pretty quick there. Alright, that was the second round of damage. Now we get to deal with some camoed Minotaurs, along with the Hobgoblins. Again, try to take one out and find cover because of those 3 arc bolts. The reason I'm using the multi-tool down here is not only for agility, but it's a pretty fast-firing scout rifle. Those are all individual trigger pulls. I'm not firing on automatic, but it's very close to automatic. Okay, here we go. We found him again. I'm taking the ads out first. Yep, teleported again. Now you will get the ability to put a little more damage on him after we get into the Oracle phase. He will stay there vulnerable a little bit longer. But again, remember about the containment fields. Alright, I'm just kind of going around the circle here, looking for him. One getting the shield was turned around and started giving a shield to another guy. Whoever figured this, there's an oracle by the way. Whoever developed this immunity-giving thingy got a bizarre sense of humor as far as I'm concerned. Alright. So the Hydra is just to the right of that Oracle, I believe. So what I'm going to do is there he is. I'm going to go ahead and take the Oracle out. Switch over to my Super. See that I get as much damage as I can on it. Keep firing it at him. Alright, see the containment field. Once the damage phase ends. He didn't teleport right now. He's standing there. Now there's 2 oracles up. And I've got to take out the ads so I don't get pummeled. Notice how I backed away after I took that guy out because of his arc bolts. Alright, I think that's the ads. Now the nice thing about this is I can take out one of the 2 oracles and then position myself so that I can jump right out and take him out with one. And he will not fire back. So now I'm using my sniper rifle, 3 shots, and boom, he's gone. That's it. We're not quite done with the story yet, but that was the boss. taken down.
Yes, we've cleared the
I
vault
did
of
not
Taking.
get an
For the
exotic
moment,
drop.
anyway.
Doggone it.
I think that's it. They're closing the door.
What we do have to do now is find Praetor's skeleton.
Signal's gone, but I can pinpoint the source.
So we need to examine the skeleton of Praetor, which, by the way, was here during the raid. This area here is where we had our
These bones are
chest.
centuries old. There's a faint echo of light. This was a guardian once. Ikora, I'm sorry we couldn't bring him back.
Do not apologize. Guardian, you have reclaimed his name from oblivion. In a way, he lives again in the Vanguard archives. Kaber and Pahanin, Praetor, and the Vault of Glass. Because of you, his tale will be told.
Well, thank you very much. Alright, let's go back to orbit. Got my 15 legendary marks. I do hope this helps you in your quest for today's daily heroic story. Paradox, this is Oldenaki signing off. Take care, everybody.